Ready? And they leave the stalls. Got them away to a good enough start. Maybe Brilliant Colour slightly slow away, so to Scarlet towards the back end. So Ceuta has begun well, gone off to the lead, but Silky Jet is passing it with Bacardi Babe along the inside. Then came Ceuta, settled in third. Further back is Brilliant Colour up the far side. Then Exquisite Dawn, Path Fairy is upwardly mobile towards the outside. Then came Whistle Down, City Lights further back, and Scarlet the trailer in a well strung out field, about 12 lengths first to last as they race past the 1,000 meter mark, and Silky Jets in front leads the way by about 4 lengths to Bacardi Babe racing in the second spot. Path Fairy, Ceuta, they race in a share of third place. Then came Brilliant Colour. City Lights is down towards the inside. Whistle Down towards the outside in the yellow. Then came Exquisite Dawn, and further back is Scarlet. 600 meters from the judge, and in front here Silky Jet leads by 2 lengths from in second. Bacardi Babe down the middle. Sota's still got 4-5 lengths to make up. Path Fairy towards the outside is Whistle Down. Then came City Lights, Exquisite Dawn further back, and then comes Brilliant Colour. 400 meters left to go. City Lights now comes forward to take on Silky Jet, and Sota's down the center running on strongly. Then came beyond that one Bacardi Babe, Whistle Down towards the outside, but Ceuta hit the front and gone 2 lengths clear of City Lights in second as they come to the final 150. Ceuta clear by 3 from City Lights in second. Then came Path Fairy, but it's all Ceuta in the closing stages, shot 6 lengths clear and 1. Second City Lights, Path Fairy third, Bacardi Babe ran fourth. 287. Winners on the left hand side, the red cap, and Path Fairy running on here with Whistle Down towards the outside, but Ceuta was well in command. City Lights also moved into contention into the final 200 meters or so. Looked like it would also make a statement, but Ceuta is just too good today. 10-2-8-7, the first 4 across the line.
Opening leg of the pick six, and it's been a convincing win by number 10, Ceuta. There'll be different pronunciations of the name. I know it's a place in the world, and it's a name of, I've read up on it so much, but I got tired of looking for the different pronunciations. So between Nikib and I, we said Ceuta, and that's how it's going to stay. Well done. Good win. Not the strongest of fields. So I said when the horse won, if it didn't win here, you'd be, the trainer would be in trouble.
Yeah, look, she's won a lovely race today. She could only win in this type of field. I've done a lot of work on her in the past leading up to her first start and this start, and she's a nice filly. She's had her problems. Well done to David and his team for getting her nice and sound, and she's won well today. I was quite nervous because she pulled hard first time out, and to run down this vaal straight could be quite daunting. But thank goodness it was a nice even rhythm, even tempo in the race, and managed to get it to switch off, and she turned it on well.
Well, I think a lot of those apprentices that are riding in that race up the straight here a bit later on might take advantage of watching this race carefully to see how you managed it, because it's a tough race to win for those appies, to time it right.
Yeah, it's a different race. I must say I love the mile straight. Yeah. I think it's a nice testing race, and I enjoy riding it.
Yeah. Well, you showed it there. Anything else for us today?
Just hoping. I've got...
Rock of Bismuth.
Yeah, I got him in the next. If he can just come back to his best form, I think in that type of field you'll be in with a chance. And Viva Janeiro, look, I don't know. I thought he would have won 3 or 4 starts ago. I'm on board him today, so it doesn't look like the strongest of fields. I'm just hoping he takes to this long straight. And then I got Lucy in the Sky. I think she's got a good chance today. She's an outsider, obviously, in the race. It's quite a competitive field. I was hoping that the track would be a bit firmer for her, but I think she's got a good chance.
Yeah, okay, the firmer the better, yeah. Congratulations on this win. All the best to your sponsors as well.
Yeah, well done to Wilgebos Drift and Mersfontein. To Jean Malherbe, thank you very much. To Mrs. Slack, always an honour winning for her. And again, to Dave and his team, well done. And to the groom, John. I don't think John's here. But he had me under so much pressure this whole week. I was under more pressure for this horse than Sandringham Summit.
Oh, really?
You see, Gavin, I've never had the 1,500 from World Sports Betting. I need it. I need it on Thursday. So I was under pressure from him.
So
but
he's going on the Easter egg shopping spree tomorrow.
100%.
Okay, well done to you, Gav. Well done. Congratulations. Let's speak to David Nevenhuizen, all dressed up here in your Hollywood Bets kit. Congratulations.
Yeah, big thanks to Hollywood. I've forgotten to thank them once before, but not today.
Oh, you've worn it. You've gone full tilt to wear this.
They supply us really well and dress up us really nicely. So thanks to Hollywood, they've done a great job with the grooms and that, and I really appreciate the sponsorship.
You know, to get a horse from Mary Slack is something. So it's testament to you as a trainer to receive horses from that outfit.
Look, Nico, there's a lot of thanks to Mrs. Slack. To get a horse from her, you really have to be doing things right. And, she phoned me up. I honestly didn't think it was Mrs. Slack. And same as Mike de Kock once upon a time. And it was. And she's a really genuine, honest lady. She's absolute champion. Jan Malherbe as well for obviously, doing the management and all of that. I must thank him a hell of a lot, sending me the horses. And, Volkerbusch Drift and Maurice Fontaine, they breed champion horses. She's a nice filly. She's had her problems, as Gavin said. There's not much to say about that, but you have to take care of them, and Mrs. Slack certainly does. And with the time as well, and I always believed that this filly would go on weakish field, but I think that as long as she's going forward, that's what it's all about. And she's so well bred, so I hopefully she'll go back to stud and do them proud.
Yeah, so she still got on that run. I mean, she was never really in danger during the race. You just saw how she was gliding through there.
Yeah, look, I expected her to win well, and Gavin knows her. He rode her as a youngster and that, and then later on, unfortunately, he didn't get on first time, but he got on this time, and look, she progressed from her first start to this one, and the form lines, obviously, you guys study form. She had the right to win this race. Yeah, I would have been quite... As you said, I was under pressure if she didn't win.
Yeah, no, she didn't win. Yeah, then we have to go back to the drawing board. Right, Sandringham Summit. You've taken the option of running it in the Hawaii Stakes. Sure. I think for me, it's probably the right race. 1,400 meters at Turfentine on Champions Day. You must have been gutted after the loss. I mean, I was calling the race home. It did look like it was going to run on and overtake Purple Pitcher, but it wasn't to be. It was back now to a 1,400 meter. You've gone for the grade 2. He looks a strong bet on the big day.
Look, he's always well. It doesn't matter what distance he'll run. I know we're bringing him back in distance. Makes it a bit tougher in that, but he's such a good horse. He's way better than I think we can all imagine. But I was gutted. But he had to go and fetch from a long way off, and he had nothing to go with him. And I think that's where he kind of ran out of it. If he had a companion next to him and taken him through, and he was fighting head to head, or Purple Pitcher might have been next to him, I think it might have been a different story. But he kind of had to do it all the hard way. So he's a cracker of a horse in the Hawaiian Stakes, the 14. It's coming back in distance, a touch short. I certainly believe that he can still go over the 18 and 2,000.
I think so too, as we discussed yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And, I've got a lot of belief in him, and he's a horse that can switch it off and can turn it on. And I think when he turns it on, that's when the real horse comes to the track, it's so he can switch off, yeah. Okay.
Well, congratulations. We've got a couple of checks for you, David. So this is for your groom, John, I think they said was your groom's name.
Yeah, he's going to share this with Gavin.
Yeah, he's going to share this with Gavin. They can buy some Easter eggs at 1,500 Rand a pop. And then Mary Slack gets a 15,000 Rand check because she is a Racehorse Owners Association member. So well done to you, Mary.
Yeah, congratulations, Mrs. Slack, and it's really a pleasure training for you.
And just one last question. How do you pronounce the horse's name?
Ceuta.
But
I think we should ask Mrs. Slack, because she names them all in that. And but it is a North African city, and I've looked it up as well. But the more you look it up, the more you get tongue-tied. Yeah, absolutely.
We've decided to call it Ceuta because it's easier to say in the commentary. But I will speak to Mrs. Slack. Maybe it's sales time. Okay, thanks very much. That's Ceuta winning the opening leg of the Pick Six. That rounds up race 4. It was a popular result. The favourite won comfortably.